Hello and welcome back everybody to Mr. Worm's Shoutcast. Here on Blistering Sands we have a PVZ, that is a Protoss versus Zerg. Up here in the top right position we have got GoMeZ. He is currently ranked 13,537 in the world, 1v1 diamond. In the bottom left we have got CellarDoor. He is currently ranked 2,738 diamond, 1v1 in the world. So CellarDoor obviously has quite the advantage here based on GoMeZ. GoMeZ saying he's going to 6 pool there. oh, that's an interesting correction. So CellarDoor just sending out a scout here. GoMeZ looks like he's got a drone on the move as well. They're probably going to pass by each other here shortly. That Overlord is going to catch sight of them. They're just going to bump heads there and hey, how you doing? Just go ahead and move on by to their own respective scouting locations. Here we can see GoMeZ spamming around. And there's his drone. Standard pylon gateway build for CellarDoor. Chrono boosting out some probes, trying to get himself all ready. Putting a standard circular sweep pattern, looking for that spawning pool, but he is not going to find it, as GoMeZ is going to go ahead and throw down the early expo instead. And you should note that generally when you see this kind of a strategy, you will get a follow-up pool either around 14 or 16 or somewhere roughly about to those areas, depending on who's playing. 14 seems to be a little more standard than 16 though. And here comes CellarDoor again with that nice little queue up and through. And he did not send it back to base. GoMeZ just going to go ahead and check his backdoor rocks here, make sure there's no pylon back there. Yeah, that probe was out of his sight for quite a while. He just wants to make sure that he did not get sight on it. Let's go ahead and check on CellarDoor here again. Cybernetics core going down. He's getting his gas. He's got 3 on gas. Looks like GoMeZ has done the gas steal here on him. That is going to slow him down a little bit and cause him to probably be a little more offensive early on in the game. Without that gas, when a Protoss would normally sit back and tech up and wait for something to happen, they really have to get out some offensive units quickly. And of course, here come the 2 additional gates, 3 additional gates. So this is going to be a 4-gate, which is the standard response to a gas steal, I believe. And GoMeZ has got his pool down. Here he is sitting at 18 right now. Let's go ahead and check the APM meter here. GoMeZ is doing fairly good with his APM. 128 average over a 44 average. Putting down Spine Crawler, trying to protect himself from what he certainly assumes is going to be early aggression. You know, if you steal that gas and you don't see that gas being taken away from you right away, you know you've probably got a lot of zealots that are going to come at you. He's almost got that gateway tech research completed. He's going to want to continue to chrono boost that out. Let's go ahead and check the income tab here. 16 over 18 harvesters, so CellarDoor is in the lead here. He does have a lot less gas coming than GoMeZ does, because he has looks like he has pulled 2 of his probes off the gas and put them on minerals, so he really does want to try and go for some early aggression here. Here he is dropping that pylon on the high ground. GoMeZ looks like he is going to scout this early, and that is going to make it very easy for him. Four zealots coming out for CellarDoor. I'm not really sure if he's going to go ahead and reinforce this immediately, and he is. There's another 4 zealots, and it looks like they are going to go straight for the back door. Looks like CellarDoor is just going to opt out of this gas altogether, so this could end up as an all-in. GoMeZ just going around. I think he really wants that proxy pylon. That will really slow down the aggressive growth. And these zealots, you know, warping in zealots on the same plateau. And see, there you go. Now he's warping them on the low ground, and he should have been doing that earlier. You never want to warp them in on the high ground. They just get torn to shreds. Roach Warren going down for GoMeZ here. Okay, he's got 2 spine crawlers on the low ground, but he has no additional protection on the high ground here, except for these Zerglings, and they're not really gonna help him a whole lot. Looks like he is putting up 2 spine crawlers there, or moving the spine crawlers from the low ground is what it looks like here. And they are just going to take forever, and those zealots are probably just going to chew those spine crawlers up. I would be very, very cautious of CellarDoor focusing these spine crawlers down. Why is he not? There we go. And GoMeZ being forced to pull all his probes off and just move. I guess he just decides, you know what, I'm probably going to lose this base at this point. I'm just going to go ahead and move. And CellarDoor not pushing in at this point, which is fairly curious. I would anticipate that he would really... Oh, he's not able to get the surround there. He just didn't focus it correctly. Okay, now CellarDoor is reinforcing with some stalkers. This is really going to help him be able to push these roaches back. Of course, trying to avoid that spine crawler and get around the side, get into this mineral line and see if he can do some economic damage. CellarDoor continually gets pulled into the spine crawler and continues to fall back. But I really do believe right now his numbers are better. He should be able to take it. He still has yet to get that gas. He has still got 4 zealots sitting up here. He is not pushing in right now. Overlord in the back over here. He's trying to keep ahead of his food lock because he does have a pretty decent sized army at this point. Looks like he's 51 over 60. Looks as if GoMeZ is currently food locked right now. So I'm a little curious as to what CellarDoor is going to do here. You know, I do believe, even though his numbers are slightly lower, I do think that he can take this. With that amount of roaches and that amount of zealots, as long as he keeps the zealots out in front, he should be able to handle it. Well, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong here. That is quite a lot of roaches, and with GoMez's micro being what it is, this is going to be a very dangerous and costly attempt. There GoMeZ goes, splitting up his forces. Now he's got them back together in one queue. CellarDoor dropping in some more stalkers and zealots. Looks like about an additional 6 zealots and 1 more stalker have come in here. 3 more roaches from GoMeZ coming in here to help reinforce. He splits them up again. Zergling's coming around the back just to pick off one of these stalkers. And CellarDoor is now trapped. He's got to get out of there. He has got to get out of there. Desperately running away, trying to create some distance, trying to get some more reinforcements in here. He has the economy to reinforce again. I'm not really sure what he is waiting for at this point. He is 22 over 25 at this point. He is not really droning up anymore. I think he suspects that he has enough, but this is just not enough. He needs to continue to drone up while he's doing this, continuing to get his food and his gas. Dropping the Twilight Council, I'm not sure if that's a great idea, considering how much little gas he has. But I guess he really wants to get Blink out. But he's got a good composition against these roaches and these Zerglings. They're going to be hard pressed, but he cannot fight in the range of these 2 spine crawlers. He's just going to get annihilated.